Hey guys, so today I'm going to be showing you my February book haul. February is already almost over. I can't believe it. And I accidentally ended up buying books a few days after my book outlet order came in because I decided to go to Barnes & Noble. So I'm going to show you those books right now. And then I got some other books yesterday. So this video has a total of 11 books, but 5 of them are part of a series. So yeah. So when I went into Barnes & Noble, I was looking for specific books, and one of the books I was looking for was Anna and the French Kiss by Stephanie Perkins. I have heard a lot of people talking about this book, about how it's so cute and just light and just I will admit that the old cover was what was keeping me from reading this book for so long, and I think this new cover is gorgeous, so I'm really excited to read this. So I'm like, oh okay, this is the only book I'm going to get. Then I saw the table, which said buy 2, get 1 free out of these select titles. And on the table, I saw Ready Player One by Ernest Cline, and I have been wanting to read this book for like a year, maybe. I first heard about it on Carrie Fletcher's channel, It's Way Past My Bedtime, when she received it as a present, and it sounded so interesting, and I've been dying to read this, so I finally found it. And also on the table was Night Circus by Erin Morgernstern. This book is about basically just a circus that appears every night and then the next day just disappears, and there's magicians and romance, and I'm just really excited to read this. Raylene of Padfoot and Prongs 07 adores this book. So then I was all like, well, I have 2 books off the table, so I need a third one. And I was looking around, and then I saw this, Tuesdays with Morrie by Mitch Albom. The concept of this book basically is the author, Mitch Albom, he would, years after he graduated from college, he would go and have brunch with his favorite teacher. My friend is obsessed with this book. This is her favorite book of all time, and so I saw it on the table, and I was just like, oh, okay, it's her favorite book, and she says it has lots of feels. I kid you not, I picked this book up off the table, and I got chills, which is never / always a good sign. Yeah. So I was all like, oh, okay, 4 books, that's not bad, right? Except that one of the authors I was looking for in the store was Patrick Ness, because I really want to read the Knife of Never Letting Go, and the rest of the Chaos Walking series, and I also really want to read More Than This, because basically those 4 books everyone is obsessed with. But Barnes & Noble didn't have any of those books by him. The only book they had in the entire store was A Monster Calls. The only person I've heard mention this is Raylene, but I was looking at it and I was all like, oh, there's awards on it. There's 2 awards. Apparently, this is the first book ever to win both the Carnegie Medal for Literature and the Kate Greenaway Medal for Illustration. Some of the pages have like amazing art, but then also I like how some of the pages have like the art already entwined with the text, and it's just really cool. So this is going to be really interesting. And this was surprisingly the cheapest, technically, of the books that I bought at Barnes & Noble. The next books I'm going to show you I got yesterday because I'm crazy. I saw Hyperbole and a Half by Allie Brosh. This book, I've heard a few people talk about it, and it sounds so funny. I'm a really big fan of the Diary of a Wimpy Kid series by Jeff Kinney, which is, I'm pretty sure, middle grade, but I love those books, and this basically looks and sounds like the adult version of that, and it's autobiographical, I'm pretty sure. And this just looks so funny, and like the pictures are ridiculous, and I'm just really excited to read this, and I was so happy to find this in the store, and it was on sale, because I can't find this book anywhere. The last 5 books I'm going to show you, I already told you, are part of a series, and that is A Song of Ice and Fire by George R.R. Martin, better known as the Game of Thrones series. I have really been wanting to read this series, and I am the kind of person who I knew I would like it, because for some reason I kept thinking of it in relation to The Princess Bride. I have no idea why. I know that they're complete opposites. That's satire and romance and comedy, and this is totally intense and treachery and but I just been dying to read them. I was just like, just buy your own copy of the series and I can just take as long as you need to read them. So I'm going to show you the books right now because they're all really pretty. A Game of Thrones, which is the first and the shortest in the series, going at 835 pages, which I'm pretty sure, I don't know how long Breaking Dawn and Order of the Phoenix are off the top of my head, but I'm pretty sure this would be the longest book I've ever read, and it's the shortest in the series, but I'm reading it right now. I'm on page 25, I literally started this morning. But I'm really excited to finish it. So far, so good. A Clash of Kings, A Storm of Swords, which is the longest, ranking in at 1,170 pages. Holy crap. A Feast for Crows, and my box set has the first 5 books in it, so that's all that's out right now is the first 5 books. A Dance with Dragons. Anyway, that was my book haul for February. Hopefully I don't buy any more books. I think I'm good for right now. I'm going to be reading The Song of Ice and Fire for the next 3 years. So yeah, hopefully this video doesn't end as awkwardly as it did last time. We'll see.